Good morning, people. How are we doing? I appreciate it's probably not morning when you're watching this, and you're wondering, why is the lighting so bad? Why is he not doing a beer review? And why does he look like he's just woken up? Well, the answer to all those things is they are true. The lighting is bad because I'm just in my kitchen and this is just me spinning around with my phone in my hand. And the reason that is the case is because, as the title of this video probably suggests, kind of wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit of a test. I want to see how interesting a video I could make just using my phone. Now, there is a reason for this, and that is I do have a new phone, the new iPhone. It came out a few weeks ago, and I'm playing around with that, basically. I could have just done a beer review with it, but I'm going out today. It's Sunday, as of time of recording. 2 days ago, I went to the Nottingham Beer Festival on the Friday night. Yesterday was a write-off, I'll be honest. So today I kind of fancy doing something, well, getting outdoors really, I think is the idea. Probably going to end up somewhere you've seen before, actually. Possibly going to end up at Carsington Water again, where a long time ago I did a video just going out with the dogs and messing around really. And this is kind of the same thing, but obviously we'll try and format it a bit differently and give you a bit of the preamble and just a bit of an insight into our day-to-day. And seeing what the video quality you can produce on a phone is like. So here's my task. I'm basically going to only be able to produce this on the phone. This is not going to go out to the computer. This is all going to be done on phone. I might bring music in is the only thing possibly, because you know what sound you want to hear. But other than that, that'll be it. So I'm just making some tea in a minute. And I'm going to take those upstairs to Dictionary Corner, and then we're going to get ready, have some breakfast, and much or not. I will probably avoid recording the me getting ready part because no one needs to be scarred that early in the morning. And, well, take it from there. See you in a moment. Right, managed to pry ourselves out of bed and out of the shower. I've realised this is probably going to become a bit of a bougie food blog. It's one of those days where I need exercise but also need to eat very well. So for breakfast, I tilt down. Is this going to come into shot? It's not, let's put the camera around. We have Aldi Special smoked Scottish salmon, cream cheese and bagels. So we're gonna slap some of these together before we hit the road. These look brilliant. Happy Sunday, everyone. Would it even be the weekend without finishing breakfast off with a biscuit? And shout out to Aldi and the chocolate Oaties, because rather luckily they're actually better than the real deal. In, bud. Get in. In you go. Well, we're already out at Carsington Water. We're on a little walk, and I had planned to film a load of other stuff leading up to this, but as you can probably tell by the footage of us driving in and what I'm wearing, the weather's been typically British. It's raining quite a lot, so I'm going to keep walking around. We'll do some more clips, but it's probably not going to be entirely about this little venture now, but we'll do some more stuff later when we get back, and hopefully the weather will clear up a bit. So there you go, see some dogs walking around. But yeah, it's a nice day. It's pretty quiet. I say it's always it's not a nice day. It's a nice enough day, and as a result it's quite quiet. So enjoy this walk. We'll be back very soon. Right, as you can see, the weather has subsided a little bit, not really raining anymore. We're on the big bank now. It's always incredibly windy, so I don't know how the audio is going to be on this. And we've also come across an event. There's a triathlon going on here, so let me just grab my dogs, they're out of the way. And yeah, so making good progress. Not very interesting, I appreciate, but we'll do something a little bit later. There are lots of boats out, in fact. Hold on a second. There you go. There are many boats out on the water today. Let me just stop, because to say how blustery and rainy it is, a lot of people having a nice sail. Now, we're nearly done, to be honest. We've not filmed an awful lot of this little tour because, well, you've seen a lot of it before, but I did just spot something, and when you talk about it, so you know the delivery company Hermes? Well, a lot of people always complain that they kind of get their parcels left in slightly obscure areas, which is, well, it's true from my experience, in bins and, you know, inappropriate places, but just wait for this. Someone has left their Hermes receipt in the middle of Carsington Water. I'm not going to show you the address on it because that would be a bit unfair, but hey, that's yeah, a bit strange. So yeah, Hermes, I think that might be a new record in terms of inappropriate places to leave parcels and those little receipt things telling you where your parcel is, because no one lives here. We are back in the van. Dogs are in. They were filthy, actually.
Yeah, they were.
So they've been cleaned off. And I did say earlier this is going to be a bit of a bougie food day. So it's lunchtime now. What we got? Victory corner. What we got?
Have got a little bit of pot pie. A little bit of Scotch egg, a little bit of sausage roll. What are you fancying?
Well, I'm going to go for one of each. Let's start with the Scotch egg. I'm going to show the people. So we don't normally cut our food up into miniature bite-sized portions, but these are left over from a little thing. We had people around yesterday after the beer festival and the night before. And, I'm going to have a rant about that in a minute, actually, but not about the people, but about the beer festival. But these are from our butchers, and they, as you can tell, are a Scotch egg. They're boiled eggs, which I can see the irony as I sit. Yeah, thank you. But these are meant to be like slimming safe ones. They're like Slimmers World compliant or something.
So it's Slimmers sausage around it, and then they're baked, not fried.
They're still really good. Yeah, you do miss the outer thing a little bit, but the taste is still there. That is excellent. Very good.
Would you like a swig of Coke?
I would like a swig of Coke, thank you. Right then, what's up next?
Do you want to have the ram?
No, yeah, go on then. Pork pie next. So the reason yesterday Mrs. Crummy Beard went out to our local butchers and stocked up on pork pies in particular, along with the Scotch eggs and sausage rolls, was because, well, pork pies are they're a tradition at the Nottingham Beer Festival. Certainly, as long as I can remember, and it's something me and the people I go with have always looked forward to, is there's a pork pie stand there that does incredible pork pies, and also as much cheese as you could possibly imagine. Like, they just, every type of cheese, and you can go and you can buy a half or a whole pork pie and a load of cheese and pickles, and it's just, I don't know, it just works so well. It wasn't there this year. Now, I'm not trying to start a fight with people who have different dietary observations, but the only pie you could get was a vegan one, and that just felt, I just felt annoyed. So we're trying to make up for it now for the rest of the weekend with this butcher's pork pie. But as good as this is, and the pie's probably better than the pie at the beer festival, but it's not better in that it's not at the beer festival, which is a problem. So anyway, pork pie time. I mean, look at that. Can you just look at the layers in that? Right then. It was good though, especially after you've been walking. The stuff tastes so much better when you've actually been doing something.
Yeah, rather than just lunch on a Tuesday or whatever.
Either there's a boxing match going on in the back, or one of the dogs has finished their water in their bowls.
Round two.
Round two indeed. Maybe Wilder's just lost a fury for the 18th time in the back of my van. There was just a thud there that sounded like someone hitting the canvas. So, right then, finally, would you like to share this one, man?
No, go for it.
We have half a sausage roll. From the outside, I mean, it looks like a good sausage roll, but look at that. That is a tube of meat. Not eaten very graciously, but it's nice. I'll just show you the view we're looking at. There is the view from the van. It's quite nice, isn't it? Let me zoom in.
What a nice little picnic view.
Oh, all you're seeing there is the lines up. There we go. Just out to the water. There's usually sheep on here because this car park's called Sheep Wash.
Shoot right down the
Oh, there is. Good spot. There you go. You see them? Little white spots in the distance. Well, that is lunch done. That was very fine. Shout out Barlow's Butchers. They've got two in Nottingham, one in Giltbrook-ish, near Giltbrook. What's it called? Newthorpe, which is basically Giltbrook. Which is one we go to, and they've got another one.
Kirby and Ashfield.
Kirby and Ashfield. There you go. Kirby or Kirkby. Kirby. I still don't know what she said, but somewhere in Ashfield. So yeah, damn fine pies. I'm gonna go home now. I need to edit some videos. I've got a few beer reviews left to do, so yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll probably have a very slow argument about what to do for dinner. maybe we'll be a takeaway, maybe we'll go out. I have got crumbs in my beard, as per the name of this channel. See you in a bit. So, just before I leave, I have just found a bit of what I think is inside info. The BBC might not be very happy about this, but the sequel coming up to Strictly Come Dancing. Yeah. As you can probably tell, decided it's time for another brew. We're back now, and as nice as that lunch was, after walking about 8 miles, it wasn't quite enough. So I'm a hungry head today, got a hungry head on. So it's time for some tea and biscuits. What biscuits shall we have? Well, that is a question. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Let's find out. In this very messy cupboard that Dictionary Corner won't be very happy with me showing you. There are some biscuits, but the choices are between nice or nice biscuits, rich teas, or the one I think we're going to have to go for. Time for some shortbread. Welcome to the other side of the Crummy Beard. I don't know what to call it. Studio feels a bit far, but you know what I mean. The area. As you can see, the normal set is over there. This is just this is my office. This is my home office. This is where I do my daily work. But this is also where I edit some videos, and that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to run a little time lapse. You can watch me edit this video, which will be out soon, which is for, let's find out. Can't remember what this beer was called. It was from Aldi. Harper's Toffee Ale. So just gonna let this run, and we'll catch up afterwards. So I've edited a couple of videos, and as you can hear from that horrendous noise behind me, I'm actually running a bath, which is not something I do very often, I have to say. But yeah, I don't know, just there you go, get that back shot in the mirror. I'm full Inception mode now. So yeah, I don't know why really, but it's just one of those weekends where I think that's something we're going to do. We had all good intentions of going out for dinner, but we've done that, done a long walk, sat down for a minute, and now we're a bit tired. So I think it's going to be a takeaway, and I think it's going to be curry, but a Nepalese place, which is very good. So we'll fill you in on that when it arrives. I'll have a bath, and then I think I'll order it. So yeah, this is turning out to be a very different video to what I'd imagined first thing this morning. I might have to reshoot the introduction or do a post intro once I've stitched this all together. We'll see. You'll already know by now because you'll have seen it. But yeah, I got 2 videos done. So one was that Aldi's Harper's Toffee Ale, which went live immediately. So if you saw that on release, you know exactly what day this is. And another Seven Brothers one called Texture Like Sun, which is a new one they sent me this week. So which will go out probably on Tuesday of this week in a day's time. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bath, which is a novelty, and then time to get some more food. As you can tell, dinner has arrived. I'll be honest, after the bath, I kind of got a bit tired and hungry and totally forgot about filming anything. So, well, we already ate a starter, but I've got some gurkha chicken, which is not something I've ever had before, with some mushroom rice and a cheese and garlic naan. Dictionary Corner has... What you got?
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken. So that's what we're going for. I'm not going to film all this because this will just be 2 very hungry people heathenously eating too much food. Will we catch up with this later? Well, it depends if we fall asleep, so you'll find out straight after this. All right then, people. It is now very much Sunday night. The curry went down a treat. It was delicious. Now kind of can't move. Very happy for the elasticated sweatpants I'm currently wearing. There's not a lot else to say. This room is incredibly dark and bad for filming in. I've just realised we really need to get all the lights are on in here, and this is the situation. So, but yeah, let's watch some TV, wrap it up, and then edit this video. To be honest, I might even start right now. As I say, I'm going to do this all on my phone, just as a bit of a test, a bit of a challenge. This is basically ended up in a day of the life vlog rather than an adventure documentary, but documentary. You know what I mean? Rather than a bit of a, an adventure video. But yeah, we'll catch up very soon. There'll be some lives coming later in the week, assuming I get this out this week, and some MLB reviews very soon. So until then, have a good one. Cheers.